Hello guys, this is Frag Addiction and me, Tanya. It is already October and I finally came up with a top 10 fall fragrances list. My personal top 10. Some of them are just cool weather staples, some are more universal, but overall, these fragrances perform the best in moderate temperatures. Compliment getters in the windy and damp weather. This is the time to open up the best faucets of these kind of smells, and all of them are fine for office and could be potentially your masculine signature scent for 2024 golden season. We're starting at number 10. And I chose Naso di Raza, Ravi. This is very interesting fragrance. Imagine a sour cinnamon booze, which transforms into weathered wooden barrel that for some magical reason was left in the Fangorn forest and now is covered with oak moss. And after the first hour, this is like really weird. Yeah, it smells like heavy, damp air in deep thickets. There is a little spring making its way through the thickets and maybe through that barrel. It's just an imaginary picture. A very, very interesting experience of a fragrance, but it's very controversial. That's why I put it only on number 10 today. Very, very niche. Next up is number 9. I chose Millésime Imperial by CREED. You'll think it's fresh, marine, and it's probably summertime. Theoretically, but not. This doesn't last in summer, but it's still worth buying because of the smell. It smells amazing. People who own this fragrance know it, and that in the heat it lasts about 2.5 hours. The best time for Millésime is fall. It's 10 to 25 degrees Celsius. It's 50 to 75 Fahrenheit. Because it's just going to stick around with you. It will be stuck on your skin for a while and on clothes for much longer and will complement the cooling sensation of a windy day. The first hour will be quite projecting, and you maybe will grant some validating peaks from surrounders. It has a stunning opening like all CREED brand, and it's all golden. The bottle, just like the color of autumn. Number 8. Best fall. It is Eau d'Ombre Leather by Tom Ford. This is a recent fragrance from this summer. It just came out, 2024. I dare to put it up for the best for fall list because it's even more mass appealing than the other two from the same line. It has less leather, yes. It has more musk and that yummy, warm, and cozy vanilla. Some more cardamom. I think the other ones don't even have cardamom. By the way, in the heat, it still projects very, very massively for about 1.5 hours. But right now, in the fall weather, it lasts more than like about 10 hours, 8+. It's less of a serious fragrance comparing to these two if you have one of them. This is the classic ombre leather, and this is the Parfum. So these are more serious, definitely. But Eau d'Ombre Leather still has a presence. It is a little spicy, and as a person who is not that big on leathery profiles, except if there is something else going on, I really adore this to the point that I wore it, but I think it's very masculine still. I put it on number 8 just because it just came out and it's quite expensive. It's really hard to find it on sale, but it is really good fragrance for autumn. It's the best time to rock your super leathery, unapologetic juices. But this is more mass appealing. More mass appealing. I could say wear your leather fragrances in fall. This is the only leather I haven't on the list today. I'm sorry. I'm just not a big fan of those. Next up is Apex by Roja, number 7. Some people think it smells like Dior Sauvage Elixir. In fact, I love both of these fragrances, but Elixir, it's a whole different beast. It's a lavender ambroxan bomb. Apex, on the other hand, has some of the same notes as Sauvage Elixir, and and in certain condition, it can be perceived as Sauvage Elixir in the air. It's kind of similar in the air, but not in all conditions. But still, this has so much more. It's also a beast mode fragrance, but not as nuclear. Very elegant, so classy, and less niche than Sauvage Elixir. This is more well blended, more elegant, as I said, but has the same confidence, very confident, very gentlemanly, sexy, absolutely sexy. This has that smoky vetiver and oak moss of the other Roja Parfums collection. In the same collection, they use the same vetiver in almost all of them, I think, besides Enigma. And I really enjoy this particular version. My goodness. There is, by the way, a chance of stumbling into a nice discount on this Parfum Cologne, if you happen to be there. By the way, write down your own favorites for fall down in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Come on, guys. And return, press that notification bell. Come watch more videos. And write down something. I love watching or reading the comments. Number 6, best for fall, is Tobacco by Frank Beauclerc. If you don't want to waste a lot of money on Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford, this can be a very fair option for you. It's considered a clone, but I don't think it's a real clone. Yes, it smells very similar, and it has less tobacco, definitely. More vanilla, less tobacco. This can be an amazing choice for fall and winter staple. Universal signature scent. Quite masculine and unisex, yes. Just not as pretentious as the Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. That one is very like out there. It projects massively, and It's very bright. This one is also very bright. You can smell your favorite sweet, warm amber vanilla in here and a little tobacco. The same DNA, but still this is a low-key fragrance. You can definitely wear it to the office without bothering everyone around. It projects quite moderately and smells amazing. Nothing cheap about it. It's quite sophisticated. Number 5, Spice Bomb Extreme. I had to put a spice bomb in the list. I love this line so much. And by the way, it's Victor and Rolf. I didn't say that. But the new one, the leather, I smelled, it's not as amazing. It's not as amazing. I still prefer this version, the Spice Bomb Extreme. It lasts the longest from all of the line. Yes, it has the signature spices. In fact, this is quite peppery and very big on cardamom, cinnamon, nutmeg. And the same time, it has that undoubtful masculinity. It has some kind of aftershavey vibe that you think about when you think about a masculine fragrance. You won't impress anybody with this, but it's the best of the spice bombs till now, at least 2024. The new flanker, I mean, I don't know. I didn't get that one. I just didn't like it enough to get it in my collection. Nice performance, but you have to try it out on your own skin. I still love this one the best. And people like it a lot, even in the air. You can wear it anywhere around. Next up, number 4. It is Starlight by Xerjoff. The brilliant Starlight. I fell in love with this fragrance from the first sniff. It is the best cardamom and pimento pepper combo that ever exists, that doesn't go into roasted turkey direction, and I'm gonna spray it. Yeah. Sometimes the overload of kitchen spices can smell very, very yummy, of course, but not in a perfumey way. This is absolutely different. This is a perfume. You can definitely tell it right away. My goodness. It is stylish, very warm, even hot for me, inviting, and it remains in that perfume territory, as I said. Very expensive smelling fragrance and indeed expensive. Yeah, this is a masterpiece for me, including the packaging. I like their packaging, even though it's like a box addiction brand. Amazing. Number 3, I put Y Le Parfum by Yves Saint Laurent. And it's here just because I remembered how gorgeous this blue profile fragrance is. It's just made so intricate in this particular offering. It's something different from all the other blue, like Bleu de Chanel, Sauvage, and everything. Yeah. For me, all the other Ys can be dismissed. In fact, now they're just boring. I'm sorry to admit it. And don't get me wrong, they actually smell amazing. They smell really good. From time to time, I even try them out again and again, spray to the test to walk around. But I just find them very boring. I don't know. They smell like every other blue fragrance for me. This is on the contrary. This is really interesting. It has those aldehydes, and I think it has a little more incense. It holds its place, has noticeable, like a bitter note mixed in with bergamot, especially on the start. You can smell that very unique twist. Has a lot of freshness, like all of the blue fragrances, and the smell of cologne material from the 90s. It smells a little like pool for me, like a vaguely chlorinated water. And the performance is outstanding. You can smell it even 10 plus hours on skin. I love this fragrance so much. Runner-up, number 2. It is HABDAN by Parfums de Marly. A very multi-purpose, multi-wear, multi-weather creation, because I put it in here because I think it's good for both, actually, heat and cold. Not like the other Parfums de Marly. And it's easy on my top 5 Parfums de Marly list. Now, oh my goodness. It has leather, definitely. Aromatics, like all of them. And this is so elegant. Performance is moderate. It's not as beastly as, for example, Layton. It's not going to be like everywhere. But it has a unique twist, not listed in the notes. I smell here tarragon. I don't know why. Very interesting. It doesn't say anything. It's herbal, but this is the herb that I can actually pick up from here. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. And I love the DNA of Parfums de Marly, 2 bits. This definitely has enough for me. And I want to share with you the amazing, the legendary number 1 fragrance. This is Roja Amber Oud. This is number 1 for many, but not everybody is willing to pay this hefty, huge price for it. Yeah. Also, in the line of masterpiece, absolutely stunning. I'm gonna actually spray it on myself. See how dark the juice is. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. This is the time of the year that this smell can sparkle like a jewel. It's totally fall in the bottle. I'm gonna put it in the center. Why not? In the moderate temperatures, in the wind, the smell of decomposition in the parks, for example, the park air, the maple trees give off the faint reminder of woody, wet, rotting wood mixed in with sweet sap that almost smells foul for me. And in the center of it all, I'm walking wearing this cooling, sleepy atmosphere. Amber Oud. Absolutely. A warm hug of decadent spices. Boozy vanilla. and clean oud. This fragrance just merely rhymes with autumn's strolls in the parks, walks. Like whenever it's not that perfect weather, this just lifts my mood. It is very unisex, but more masculine because of that oud. At the same time, it's not as narcissistic as some of the others that are intended to provoke deep thoughts from people. Amber Oud is very, very inviting. It smells alluring, warm, sexy, very, very elegant. Yes, you can forget that you're wearing it on certain point and just have a great time. It's very smooth, like a soft hug that will be staying with you constantly all day and night, if you wish so, all along till a proper shower. Guys, try it out one day if you didn't try it. Like, spray yourself for a day and walk. And you might like transfer yourself into that cognitive realm one day wearing this fragrance. It's very magical. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you're there watching right now. And maybe consider subscribing, press the notification bell, and likes as much likes as you can. Please, maybe watch my other videos on the channel and write down your thoughts about this list. See you soon. Bye-bye.